All right, let's go. Alright. Music's a little loud, I suppose. Alright. So, yeah, here's the main event. Let's go. So this is a Barbie game with some hot jams and some hot lore. So, I hope you guys are ready. So, yeah. This is, of the, I don't know, 6 or whatever Barbie games I speedrun. This is definitely my favorite. I might be known for NES Barbie, but this is the best one. Such value. I did run it in Value-thon. Alright, so we are going to just get started, and I'll just explain as we go. It's kind of a longish game, so I'm ready. This is not a Barbie block, it's just me. It's just a me, one Barbie game. So I played a Barbie game early in the marathon. It was not very good. This one's great, so we'll get ready. So every single song in this game is the front to back. Just bangers all the way through, so let's go. So we're going to start right now. First thing we do is we match through cutscenes, because every good game has a bunch of cutscenes. We have selected the mission we want, which is England. Alright, some lore. So, Barbie is some sort of secret agent, you know, kind of a CIA type deal, and she's been tasked with retrieving the royal jewels of England stolen by the evil mastermind Camilla. We do this by chasing her around the city haphazardly and climbing lots and lots of ladders. So those guys that you see me trying to avoid are... I've never done a Barbie-thon, but I did for my birthday beat every Barbie game I own, which was I think 15 games or something, and it was really not a good idea. Alright, so these guys that I'm walking past without really caring about, these are Camille's bodyguards. They will, when they notice me, they will go, hey! And then my health in the top right corner will slowly tick down. The way to combat this is to not care, because it takes too long for your health to tick down. But later in the game, it will actually matter. And it will actually matter, and we can use our little disguises that are given to us by the CIA. The one in this world is the invisibility lipstick or whatever, and so it turns you invisible for a short amount of time until the bar on the top left runs out basically. So now this guy doesn't notice me because I'm invisible. Hooray! All right, so these minigames. The minigames are basically to unlock doors. There are four minigames. There are 4 minigames. 4 worlds, 4 minigames. So we've seen the first 2 minigames. It's this guy, the lasers, and then we saw the other lasers, where you're trying to match him up with the square. I don't really care about any of that, but basically the goal in this game is to remember where to go and to do the minigames fastly. Also, this game is actually a lot of fun. So you do the mini games fast, and there's some movement tech as well. And also, it wouldn't be a speed run that I run. It wouldn't be a game I run without unnecessary auto scrollers. So there are 3 of these vehicle auto scrollers. So you can see that black car. That's Camille's limo, and we're chasing her. You can see those little discs that I've been ignoring. Those are just collectibles. If you get all 10 in a level, it opens up a gallery in your little PDA, and it wastes time because there's fanfare at the end of the level. So we don't grab them. But there is a 100% category if you want. All right, so we let Camille escape. She's gone to China, and she has stolen the royal jewels of China now. So now we are extremely concerned, and we are going to chase after her haphazardly some more. And so you saw me duck and roll after a long fall. That is basically the movement tech of this game. If you fall from long enough, Barbie recoils. So if you duck into a roll, you don't lose momentum. Yes, and this also introduces us to the grappling hook. The grappling hook is basically just a contextual B press, and you have a grappling hook. It's real interesting. In this world in China, the helper, the disguise helper, is a robotic dog that is supposed to distract the guards, but it's completely useless, so we never use it. It is very cute, though. I might find time to show it off here because it's a pretty generous estimate. All right. Woo! All right. So we're doing this guy. This is the probably most annoying minigame to get wrong. Oh, I've done this wrong. All right, we're good. So yeah, so as you can see, the guards are not really a concern for now, especially. They just kind of stand around and don't really take much of your health. If you do need to recover health, there is one way to do it, and it's those little goggles that you've seen lying around. So these guys right here that I'm about to collect refill your health, as you can see. Can you pet the dog? No, you cannot pet the dog. It's not a real dog either. So, yeah, it's basically, I don't know, it's not really a Metroidvania because you're just unlocking doors with passwords as opposed to abilities. You don't really gain abilities. I'll call it a Metroidvania. Why not? Let's call it a Metroidvania. I run a Metroidvania now. All right, we've done. If that level seemed long to you, it's because it's the longest level in the game. Here's the hardest jump in the game. All right, that was it. That was the hardest jump in the game. Yeah. So it's just a lot of the same. So the lore here is that she's trying to escape to meet up with Dr. Crony. So Dr. Crony, based on his name, you might guess he's like a pretty trustworthy guy. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to be, but that's the point, is that she has. We're following her to the palace, the royal palace of China. That is a thing apparently. And as has been the case so far in this game, we're going to be too late and we're not going to catch her. Spoilers. This is the last level. So each world, there's 4 worlds. There's England. Oops. There's England. There's China. There's Italy, and there's Mexico. Hey. And so this is and each world has 4 levels. So this is the 4th world, the 4th level of the 2nd world. So we are now in. Oh crap! See, so that's what happens when you miss that. So that's a reset if you're going for PB attempts. Which is why PB attempts in this game are kind of rough. Come on, there we go. So this is so the levels are all like labyrinthian. So you just basically wander around and you try to pick up stuff. And you try to just figure out where to go. Or you learn the speed run and you just watch the world record run and then just learn the route. That's much easier. That's what I did. It took me a long time to learn the route of this game actually. I'm just like not even paying attention anymore. All right. Oh, really not paying attention. Okay. Concentrate. Hey, concentrate. Concentrate! I do not want to mess this up because then you have to do the whole minigame over again. There we go, we did it. Everything's fine. That lost an incredible amount of time. Now we can go over. Alright. And we drop here. This is the 3rd minigame. The 3rd minigame is... you can't control when those balls get launched. It's completely on a timer. And so all you're doing is you're waiting and then you're catching it with your like Pong soccer net thing. I actually don't know what that is at all. I don't know what they're asking of us. Alright. So that, and there's one more here. And it's gonna be another one of these guys. So now we're getting to the end of China. The cutscene tells us that Camilla's gotten away and is meeting up with Dr. Crony in an Italian opera house. So we're going to the opera house now. And in the opera house, we're gonna find oh, that's lost. That's the only way to lose time in this minigame. We're gonna find Dr. Crony. That's what's gonna end up happening here. So, oh my God, going to the house, and then we're gonna pick Italy here on the overmap. Reverse Pong, exactly. Alright, so now we're in the Opera House. So this is Italy. This is the only level in Italy with... Yeah, this is Barbie Sanus. This is actually a good game, y'all. I'm not kidding. It's actually a fun game. It's a good speed run, and it's actually like a fun casual playthrough. It's actually really silly. And the cutscenes are really terrible. So this is the only level in Italy with mini games. I'm gonna gas out this guy. So this is that's the oh, I never showed the dog off. I apologize. No dogs. Yeah, the passwords, they're very good. Yeah, so the masking device for Italy is the smoke bomb, the makeup smoke bomb. So we can basically temporarily incapacitate these guards. I'm gonna incapacitate the same one twice, just because I want to. We're also introduced to the female bodyguards. These female bodyguards, as opposed to their male counterparts. So the male counterparts are completely useless. They kind of just go, hey you, stop, and you just run right by them with zero consequence. The female bodyguards, they will chase you. They will chase you down to the edge of the earth if they have to. They take their job very seriously. And they will follow you, and as long as they're in frame with you, they will take your health down. So this is what's going to happen here. But I'm going to get health refill right here, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to smoke this one out. And we're done with the only level in Italy. So we have found Dr. Crony, and he's trying to escape on boats. So we're going to follow him with our high-tech jet ski and another auto-scroller. How can you tell it's a high-tech jet ski? Because they tell you in the cutscene. So that's how you know that. This cutscene is called is a game I like to call Up or Down, where you go to the middle, you go up or down, up or down, up or down, up or down, Crony, up or down. So it turns out Dr. Crony is not a trustworthy guy. He's actually working with Camille. So we're trying to get him here. Up or down, 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 down. It was down this time. Come on, baby. All right. So he gets away because that's how that works always. All right, so this is a platforming stage with no mini games. So we're just sort of chilling here, and we're just gonna sort of. So yeah, these. So you kind of have to pay attention now. You have to kind of pay attention to these to the female bodyguards because they will chase you. Oops, I missed it. I missed the wall. I was trying to look at chat. It's my fault. So you just gas them out when you can, or know when there's health refills. Gas this one out too. That one you don't have to because you leave so quickly, but I still did it anyway. All right, and now we have the requisite underwater stage. So we're just going to... So why is there an underwater stage? Because Dr. Crony's lab in Italy has a secret underwater entrance. So we're going to ambush his lab by secretly entering. So this is the introduction of these little automatons here. These automatons are just like the humans, except they're smaller and less good at their job. So unless your sprite is completely overlapping with theirs, they won't even detect you, so they are not especially useful. And this level also has an incredibly unreasonable amount of health at its disposal. So this is purely just memorize the maze. It's not even a difficult maze. And yeah, and then you're just done. All right, so we have ambushed Dr. Crony's lab. And we found all the jewelry, but the jewelry is missing these specific gems. They're using the gems to build a mind control death ray device or something. It's like a mind control device, and they're gonna go on the TV and they're gonna control everyone's mind and take over the world. So we discover that Camille's secret lab is in Mexico. So now we're off to Mexico. This is the level 4 minigame. It's Kicks. If you guys have ever played Kicks on like NES or like Game Boy or something, it's real fun. Oh yeah, I need to turn invisible here. I'm gonna grab the backup health here. Backup health. Lost a quarter of a second getting backup health. And so we're gonna track Camille around Mexico, and it turns out that her turns out her secret lab is in a retrofitted Aztec pyramid. So we're inside of a pyramid now. And it's been outfitted with all the the most state-of-the-art... Oh, I'm supposed to actually... Yeah, there we go. There we go. With all of the most state-of-the-art protection. So what that means is we end up with the female bodyguard version of the automatons with these nightmares. Those eyes. They will follow you, and they will take all of your health with them. They do not care. Holy cow, it's terrible. I was supposed to go up there. Doesn't matter. All right, and so now we're just gonna make our way. So the pyramid level is the last two level. Like it's in two parts. And it's by far the most difficult levels in the game. It's not even close, because between the more aggressive security and like the labyrinthian layouts and kicks, if you don't know how to beat the specific kicks level, those will take a really long time. So we're right at the end of the first half, and now we're gonna get to the second part of it right here. So this is part 2. So we're kind of in the inner layer now, and we're gonna play some more kicks here. Oh, I'm supposed to do this, and then actually double back here. This is the hardest kicks game right here. So you have to like memorize this. You go whoop, and then straight down, and then across. All right. So that's how you beat that one, in case you were curious. All right, and so there's only one more. We have one more puzzle to solve, and it's right here. I don't care about health because there's a health refill right here. Alright, so we're going to solve this another really difficult kicks. We're going to do this, straight down, and it's like kind of timed really precisely. If you don't do exactly what you're supposed to do there, you just die and try again. Trying to improvise there is a bad idea. Alright, so we have found Camille. So we've smoked her out, and so now she's trying to escape on horseback. Silly, Barbie kicks are for kids. Alright, and so this is the last level of the game, and it's an auto-scroller. It's a horseback auto-scroller. That's Camille, the evil Camille. And once we catch her, it's not quite time, because timing rules in this game state that you have to get back to the world map that we've been kind of mashing through. So we have to mash through the ending cutscene as well. But the ending cutscene is basically, "Congratulations, Barbie," and you get a call from the Queen of England, and you go, "Yes, we do make a good team," and then roll credits. So we're just going to mash through all that nonsense. And time. There you go. Hey, sub 16. Cool. I'm about that. I like sub 16. That means it was a pretty good run. Awesome. Jackal Nay, yeah. It is Jackal Nay. WFR horse. Alright, let me find. Cool. Alright. That was pretty cool. Alright, this is definitely my favorite Barbie run, for sure. It is really kind of laid back if you want to just do some casual runs. Really going for like hardcore, like PB attempts, a little bit annoying, but yeah. Really recommend this if you want to pick up a Barbie game and you don't want to run NES Barbie. Don't run Barbie Game Girl, that game is horrendous and it's not worth it. But yeah, I really like that run, and I have one more run left to wrap up the Sharif block. It also kicks off the Game Gear block, the block I'm most looking forward to. It's 3 games long, and I will be coming back with Axe Battler, A Legend of Golden Axe. And yeah, so stay tuned for that. I'm really looking forward to it.